High atop Disney's new Riviera Resort is their signature restaurant, Topolino's Terrace. So join us for our mini review of their newest restaurant, right here on As Bob Sees It. During our return to Walt Disney World, we made Wednesday dinner reservations at the Riviera Resort. Now, we had visited the resort just once before, before the resorts all closed for the COVID-19 pandemic. Well, it was a short drive from the campground to the resort on Buena Vista. There is currently no valet parking, so we parked in the west lot and made our way up the ramp to the lobby. From there, you need to head to the east elevator. Topolino's Terrace is located on the 10th floor, and as a matter of fact, it's the only thing on the 10th floor. The only way to get there are the east elevators. Check-in is taken care of using the My Disney app and can be done up to 20 minutes before your reservations. When entering the main dining room, it's quite obvious that Topolino's is practicing social distancing. I mean, it actually looked as if more than half the tables had been removed. And for those of you in wheelchairs, you'll find that the tables have legs on the corner, so there's plenty of room to wheel up to the table. In keeping with the current trends, the menu is accessed by using the QR code on the table. So make sure you didn't leave all your phones back in the room. Servers are with you immediately and they're very attentive. It almost seemed like there were more of them than there were of us. The menu leans to Italian without overwhelming the diners with 30 different pastas. As a matter of fact, there are only two: rigatoni and linguine scampi. The antipastos feature a ricotta with sweet tomato sauce. That's what we got. For our entrees, Jean went with the sole. At first, she thought it to be a bit small. Not as an entree, but as a fish. We both grew up on the shore and both came from a family of sport fishers. The Jersey fish of choice was flounder. No, not that flounder. Anyway, due to restrictions, a flounder has to be used up and near death before you can keep it now. You know, an old guy, at least 18 inches. Well, Jean's sole was not 18 inches long, but she found it tasty and a little bit too much for her to finish and still save room for dessert. Now, I didn't have to worry about such things since I ordered the Filet Mignon. I just wonder why they felt the need to camouflage it. Anyway, the filet was fantastic, and I've been keeping a running rating on Disney's restaurant steaks, and now that numbers 1 and 2 of my steak list no longer serve their steak dish, the third place steak quickly became first place on my list. That's right, I thought Topolino's steak to be superior to that of Le Cellier. Now, even at this signature restaurant, we could have eaten cheaper than we did at Be Our Guest, but we didn't get a character visit, although Topolino's actually does have characters, but only at breakfast. And forget about the Beast, you'll meet the top of the Disney character list here: Mickey, Minnie, Donald, and Daisy. We rounded off our meal with dessert, and the desserts were excellent too. There are 3 choices, and we ordered 2 of them. Jean got the warm Valrhona chocolate cake with a caramel center, and it's served with chantilly, raspberries, and a bit of vanilla ice cream. I went with the pistachio mousse. With the chocolate cake, it also had lemon curd and morello cherries, and we found both to be quite tasty. After dinner, we were invited to visit the outdoor deck of the terrace, and the view was amazing. You could see all the other Skyliner resorts and theme parks. We also waited around and caught the sunset. Overall, a very pleasing experience. Okay, well, let's give Topolino's Terrace a rating. Remember, we consider atmosphere, food, accessibility, and value in our overall rating. Well, as far as atmosphere, it seemed a little vacant with all the tables removed, but maybe that's better. You could actually carry on a conversation. Now, I hadn't been to Topolino's without the social distancing. Who knows, it could feel really crowded and noisy, but for now, I have to give it 4 mini heads. As for food, it may be a little unfair to compare it with Be Our Guest, but since that's the only other signature restaurant we've been to since the reopenings, well, I thought Topolino's Terrace was great, and I'll never eat at Be Our Guest again. Now, usually when judging accessibility, the only thing we can judge on is whether or not it has a pedestal table. Because Disney restaurants, well, they're always jam-packed and hard to maneuver. Not so at Topolino's. Again, social distancing and limited attendance plays a part, but for right now, I'll give it a 4. As far as value, well, it's a 4. If we hadn't gotten dessert, our dinner would have actually cost less than our lunch over at Be Our Guest. And the food? Well, it's way, way better. I really appreciate you spending time with me by watching this video, and that you'll give it a big thumbs up. It really lets me know that you care. If you did like this video and would like to see more, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? It's free. Just click on that subscribe button down below. But remember, when you do subscribe, don't forget to click on that bell icon. That way you will be notified the next time I upload a video. I'd like to take this opportunity to give a shout out to my Patreon team members. You guys make these videos possible. Those of you who aren't As Bob Sees It team members, well, now's your chance. Just head over to patreon.com/As Bob Sees It and sign up. For as little as $1 a month, you'll help produce videos just like this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.